Hey guys, kens97sto171 back with another ATS video. We are still in our International LT. We have a pretty big trailer behind us here. It's not that heavy. It's 32,000 pounds. It's just going up to Amarillo. There was another one similar to this that weighed like 88,000 pounds, but it was going way over here somewhere. Just a lot farther distance, and I wasn't sure with this engine and combination how well that would do. So figured let's do something a little bit shorter. It'll take us more time to do the delivery anyway because of the bigger trailer. I'm actually gonna, I think we're probably supposed to go out that way, but I'm actually gonna try to go around this way if I can. The reason is it'll be more of a straight shot out the exit. The exit's over that way. And if we go around this way, then we're going to have to make a sharp turn and another sharp turn onto the road. So I'd rather do the sharp turns in here. All right, let's get to it. Also, no, I didn't. Oh, I hit the wrong thing.
Let's go. Okay. Here we go.
I meant to hit the light button. Already filled up the fuel tanks. Reset the trip. I tried to stop at a repair shop when I got fuel to see if I could upgrade the interior, but that's not available till level 9 or 10 or 12 or something. So we're not able to quite do that yet. Let's go to an external view. I did fix the weird bucking and shifting in low speeds. It was the only thing that was in my mod list that was obvious was a physics mod. There were two of them listed there, both labeled the same. I think one is the common definitions and the other one is actually the mod. I do think they both have to be in there, but I took them both out and it's not doing it anymore. So that would totally pop your tire if you did that in real life, so don't do that, guys. The other reason I wanted to go out this way is at the entrance, there are some speed bumps and stuff that are kind of cool to watch the suspension work. So the trick with a big trailer like this is use the space. Go as wide or wider, preferably, than you need. Because you really can't back these up, or at least not very far. So if you have the room, use it. Obviously, if you're on the street, you've got to balance that with impeding traffic. But it's also easier on the trailer tires and everything if you try to keep the angle, you know, less sharp. Alright, we're going to go over the speed bumps here. It'll be kind of fun to see which side will be better. That side will be better, more light. We're turning left, so let's go way over here.
Turn left.
There's an idiot lane right here. Those cars were not there when we just looked left.
Go straight on.
So it's still making the clicking noise when it shifts, which is part of the sound mod, I guess.
Go straight on.
Well, there's traffic light. See, shifting totally smooth now. So, I'll figure out. I'd rather have those physics mods in there because they do make the truck movement maybe more realistic. But there was obviously some kind of weird incompatibility. Part of me kind of wishes we'd done the super heavy trip. Just to sort of really push the truck a bit.
Go straight on.
What are we doing? Are we turning? Eventually. Just trying to figure out what lane we might need farther up here.
Go straight on.
I think we might need the right lane. Or maybe they both go straight.
Go straight on.
No, the lane collapses anyway. Oh my god. What are you... He's going wide to turn left. Sometimes the AI traffic, like, really comes to an abrupt stop. Actually, we're exiting right here anyway.
Keep right, and then exit right.
And it's possible we're going to be taking back roads the whole way up. I don't really know.
Exit right.
Yeah, anybody out there looking to play the game, this is a really good truck as a beginner truck. You know, it's very capable. It's easy to drive. It's got great instrumentation. Gives you all the useful information you might need to see at a glance on a digital screen. It's easy to read. The only thing I don't love is I wish... Really, dude?
Go straight on.
I wish the mirrors were a little bit higher. I don't love the mirror placement. So speed limit 75. We're going to have to be careful. Just because the speed limit 75 doesn't mean and then right back down to 55, and then we're going to turn left.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
I was fairly certain that that guy would.
Go straight on.
Let's see what our route's doing now. See, we came from here, there, up. Yeah, that probably is the best way. But, well, we'll be on the interstate, I-20, and then up this. That's 27. It becomes 27, but I don't know. Relatively straight shot. Yeah, I wanted to see if I could get a GPS in the dash right there, so we could get rid of the nav screen there. So I bought a Stream Deck made by Fifine. It's called the D6. Just came yesterday. Haven't hooked it up. I want to look through the instructions and watch some videos. I did watch some videos. I kind of want to get it all set up and see what I can use it for. The main thing is to start and stop the stream without having to kind of fiddle with the sim dashboard. That's kind of a half-ass way to do it, and it doesn't really work that well. And the Stream Deck will let you do like cuts and splits and intros and all kinds of cool shit. Gonna have to figure out where to mount it, and actually I'm running out of USB ports. In fact, I think I am out of USB ports on the computer. Almost went and bought a wireless mic and a wireless keyboard and mouse set.
Go straight on.
Oh shit, that's a red light. Well, don't do that, guys. God. That was a bad one.
Keep right.
I think part of
and
my
then
problem
turn right.
is that the lights that I use to illuminate the room are
Turn right.
causing me to have a bit of problems with glare, even though I don't see the glare on the TV. Because I've been having a lot of trouble seeing when I'm driving at night.
Turn left.
And I think it's because that's the issue. So I may need to like raise the gamma in the game. I'll look into that. But things like the color of the traffic lights is hard to see sometimes. Shout out to Steven. Yesterday we had a nice conversation in the chat window. You meant to send me the link to your YouTube, and I don't think I ever saw it in the chat. So if you get a chance, that'd be cool. He's been a long time follower of the channel back when I was trucking for real. Life, this red light would be green.
Go straight on.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. CS. Yeah, it's a good truck. It's certainly a good beginner truck. There's an outside view for you. Gets the job done, that's for sure. The S13 integrated engine in here is, I've heard, is designed by Scania, and a lot of good mechanical things about it. No EGR cooler, very high compression, so there's not a lot of, you don't get a lot of soot off of it, but it does increase NOx. I was watching a Bruce Wilson video. He's got a couple Scanias in the US. He did a tour of International, and they were talking to some engineers. It was pretty interesting. Their philosophy is to let the engine do engine stuff and to let the after-treatment system do after-treatment stuff, rather than trying to make the engine have low carbon output or low NOx. Let the engine do engine things. And plenty of experiences with this myself. EGR coolers are just a notorious high failure item in trucks. They either leak coolant into the engine, or they leak coolant into the exhaust stream, which then takes out your DPF filters and all the after treatment systems. So their idea was, if there is no EGR cooler, it can't fail. was pretty cool. I like that idea. Keep the engine simple. They went to very high compression, kind of the opposite way a lot of other trucks have done. And other manufacturers have lowered compression to try to make the NOx emissions lower. But that hurts efficiency, it hurts power, and it increases soot output. So it was a neat philosophy. I kind of liked it. And the result is it's a very efficient engine with good power.
Go straight on.
Really, dudes. It's funny how sometimes the AI traffic is very aggressive and pulls out right in front of you to make a street crossing like that. And then other times they're going down the highway and they slow down to 45 to hit the exit ramp. Of course, people do that shit in real life, too. Oh, there's an off-ramp. I gotta slow down to 40 to exit the highway. You guys can see, pretty efficient truck. 7.3 miles per gallon hauling this trailer with all of that wind resistance. It's pretty great. I think on the last trip we averaged right about 10 miles per gallon. The only other truck I've seen with that level of efficiency is a Kenworth T680 with the X15 efficiency engine. Very similar.
Go straight on.
75 is a little fast to go through here. Just kind of fortunate it was kind of empty there. Nobody's around. Sorry, guys. Crunching my neck there a little bit. Oh. Man, it's dark.
Right, and then exit right. Exit right. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. are finished.
It's kind of strange. I've been noticing in the game that a lot of these loads are on these really large trailers. This thing weighs 32,000 pounds. It does not need to be on a multi-axle trailer like that. It's kind of strange. I don't know why. Normally it would be on a single lowboy. You know, it's kind of odd. Probably not going to get this one. Oh, we did. Alright, guys. So we're going to continue. I'm going to leave the long distance, like I said before, down here. So we're doing shorter trips. But what I'm gonna do is go through and increase high value cargo and hazardous cargo all the way up, and then start working on these and just keep the distances a little short. That'll help. Just, the longer deliveries won't even show up in the available loads. All right, let's see something here. I do have the one garage. We're at a level 9. Let's see what new upgrades are available. Okay, some wheels. Okay, that's the same thing it was. So the thing you got to decide, you got $56,000. Do you see if you can find a used truck? Just so anybody doesn't know, company drivers will not drive any truck that has less than 4 stars. So even if you hire it, even if you buy it and then fix all of the issues, like the C14% 9, even if you were to rebuild it, they won't drive it, as far as I know. So you really want to make sure, like, you buy something like this. Like, here's another International LT. This would be a good choice, but it's $93,000. It's more than we have, and honestly, for 150, you can buy a brand new one. And this is kind of the dilemma I ran into: is do you just work and save up money? The nice thing is, once you buy a truck and hire a driver, they start making money for you, and then it's just the snowball effect. You build more and more. The other thing I've learned, which would not be, I don't think it'd be realistic, is you're better off income-wise to not buy trailers. Let your drivers just find quick loads like we're doing currently, rather than use their own trailer. And I'm not sure that it might not be the case with your own truck. We're finding $20,000, $30,000. Although, and those values go up as your skills increase. But it'll be interesting to see if, maybe you're better off not even owning any trailers, and just picking from whatever is available out there. So that certainly was true. People have done testing. They'd run 2 separate accounts with drivers that had no trailers available that they owned, and a company that had the same number of drivers with trailers. And the company drivers that did not have their own trailers made more money, because what'll happen is a load will be available in an area that's a van load, but you have flatbed trailers, so they don't do that load. I guess that's the reason. I mean, it's all done on the computer, and they don't tell you how it works on the back end. but just people had done some testing and found that your company drivers are better off without any trailers. Okay, so I think that'll be it for this trip. Gonna have to get some more money together before we can afford to buy another truck. So, but we do have more choices now: Kenworth, Volvo, and Peterbilt, as we've explored. You know, but all these little question marks around are, you know, they could be agencies or they could be truck dealers. So, all right, guys, that'll be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be safe out there, and I'll see you next time.